Welcome back. Last week Friday, Crime Watch joined a nighttime integrated law enforcement operation in Tshwane, where we went to the front lines of crime fighting efforts. Join us. We are out here in Sunnyside in Pretoria, joining the South African Police Service on a major anti-crime operation. This operation is led by Provincial Commissioner General Elias Mawela. Let's see what we find.
The purpose of tonight is to go out there and reclaim the streets of Gauteng from the hands of the criminals, and we hand it back to the citizens. So we are going to embark on different kinds of operations. Among the others, we will be doing the roadblocks. We will raid some of the liquor outlets. We'll also target some of the buildings which we are having intelligence to say that they are harboring criminals there, and there is also illegal activities which will be taking place. What the citizens of Gauteng expect from us is to see us doing our work in a professional manner. And we can only win back the hearts and minds of the people of Gauteng if they see that they are having professional police officers who knows their job, who knows what is expected from them without breaking any law. You will see that the only approach to combat crime is in an integrated manner. That is why you see different law enforcement agencies. When we get out of there, each and every law enforcement agency, they will ensure that they execute their core mandate. If yours is bylaws, you execute that. If it is to check health issues, you'll continue to do that. If it is to combat crime prevention, you also do that. So that is the way to go.
Councillor, we here behind you is this notorious White House building. What is being done? This building has been standing here for years. It's become a haven for criminals. It's become a safety, a health hazard. As ward councillor, what have you done about it?
Look, since we came in 2016, this house has been a problem for years. We have taken it to the municipality, and we've been made aware that the whole area, as you can see here, this property belongs to the municipality. There's a development that is coming here, and it's been a while that the council has approved that in 2016. They've deferred it to 2018. Last year we've met with the developers. They promised us that by January this year they would have demolished, because what happened here is this house is a source of problem. That is where all the crime you can think of, all the social ills that we have here in the communities. Most of these guys, they run here, and because at this point it's an abandoned, it's a ghost house of some sort. So that's where all these kind of all social ills that happens, the criminals, they happen here. So we have the community around here have been complaining for a while, and we've tried to intervene. And of course, Brigadier Ekana here with us. We have worked with the police. We have marched here with Brother MEC as well. Because there has not been any response from the city itself, from the city council, to help in terms of demolishing this area, because that is what the people want here. We have tried to also ask private business people who are interested in property developments to come and see if they could do something and apply from the city themselves, but that has not yielded any fruitful results. And at this point, we just hope the community would, themselves try and be safe and see if they can identify criminals who live around here. But as you can see, there's people who walk around here all the time, and just 100 meters away from life, it's a business as usual. But just around here, that's where the problem is. Yes.
We are told that some of the smash and grabs criminal incidents, they happen at Mandela And then those criminals, they run into this building and hide and then start sharing the loot from this building. And it is dark here. It is difficult for police officers to can also conduct regular operations here, especially local police station, because they don't have manpower, like, you know, all the resources we've mobilized to can come and operate here. So I think the better approach for this is an integrated one. Municipality, they must come on board. We condemn this building, we seal it completely, relocate these people. That it will be the best.
Since I live here by 2015, I'm Abigail Nosy Komokome. By the time I come here, it was only the people from the people who has husbands and wife and kids. No drugs or whatsoever.
And now?
So we are here, and then the Tanzanians, the trouble is Tanzanians.
The lady, she says about Tanzanian, yeah, it is true, but not all of us. Like, on behalf of myself, I'm doing working, you understand me? And I don't have a shelter. I get a shelter there to help myself, so I'm staying here. Of course, there is people doing bad things inside here.
What bad things are happening in this building?
Like robbery happen inside, people they run here, drug, you understand me? And when the police come, they just search people, they come and search. When they don't find anything, they go, you understand me? That is what they do. But if they find you with anything illegal, they do arrest you. I appreciate what they do is right, you understand me? But the thing is, the crime is too high around here, you understand? That's all I can say.
These criminals are still living in this building?
Yeah, some they are not staying here. Some they come to smoke here, you understand me? And those who are messing the place, because they don't stay here, they come from all the way there where they come from and come stay here. They come here to smoke. When they finish to smoke, whatever, when they walk out, especially on Mandela's Road, they attack people to grab their cell phone, stuff like that.
And they take refuge in here.
Yeah, and then they end up to say some of Tanzania. And you must remember, my language, Swahili, is very simple. So there is many South African guys, I mean, they do speak, even the girls. So when they go to do robbery, they use Swahili language. So you might say they are Tanzanian, but some they are not. Yeah.
How much rental are you paying, and who are you paying rental to?
Actually, I don't pay rent here. It's one lady I was staying with. She passed away, so I'm staying alone now for the moment.
You don't pay your rental?
Yes.
Where do you stay?
Amaskara.
So what are you doing here?
Today I'm from clinic, wheelchairs. Tomorrow I'm going home.
Are you staying here tonight? So who sent you here to this building? So you just come here to spend the night here?
Yes.
And does your boyfriend live here?
It's sad and very much disconcerting to see our people still staying in this squalor. These conditions where the people are staying really is very much disturbing. We are witnessing poverty, whereby some of the people, they are from far away, in Kwamhlanga, and for them to stay here, it tells us one thing, that, you know, some of them maybe they don't even afford transport to can commute daily to their respective places. And some of them, it may be the question of they don't afford to can get a decent accommodation. So that is why they come and stay here.
At the back of the building, there's a room, and from that room, there's a basement. There's no one staying there, obviously, but you can see there are couches where these guys are sitting, and obviously using. Unfortunately, we came from the front of the building and they were able to escape from the back. And we think that whatever they were having with them, they took with.
Now, these injections are commonly used by the druggies.
Yes.
They inject themselves, sometimes repeatedly with the same injection.
Well, I'm not sure where they get these. It seems like it's supplied to them from somewhere. But yeah, if you look at the amounts that we have found in the building, I don't think they're using it twice. They're using new ones every time.
Our major crime is the theft of motor vehicle. That's the car-related crimes, our major crimes. Obviously, those crimes have a leading crime like your drug-related crimes. You'll find that when a person wants a fix, he will go and burgle into a car and then get whatever it gets. You sell the laptop that you get, and then once you get that whatever money, cheap money that you get, and you get your fix. So drugs have a relationship to this. Also secondary after drugs is prostitution. Also, you know, there's a lot of people that come to Sunnyside for entertainment, and you find, you know, all sorts of entertainment is offered in Sunnyside, and then when you want to buy, then you ended up being robbed.
Well, generally speaking, in Sunnyside, you know, you've got a problem with drugs, prostitution, car hijacking, as well as robberies. But our presence here today, I think, will make a difference. We would say we are successful if few cases are being reported as opposed to the number of arrests that would have effected.
Yesterday, we had a very big operation whereby the detectives, they were rounding up the wanted suspects. We'll be issuing the press release very soon to inform the public how many people were arrested. But I can assure you, not less than 100 people were arrested by the detective yesterday. We have also had several operations during the day. That area of Lodium, there was an operation there. And other districts, we also had some operations whereby we have achieved good successes. So we are trying our level best to can cover all areas. And myself as a professional commissioner, on a regular basis, I'll be visiting different districts to participate in those operations. So let the people of Gauteng you know, expect that they're going to see more of this kind of operations moving forward.
Well, let's hope the city of Tshwane demolishes the White House. Stay tuned. We bring you missing persons and wanted criminals shortly.